Hello, friends and family. Good to have you all here. Glad to be starting up. Had a little bit of a break for a couple days there, doing the whole holidays thing. We had a great holiday. I hope you all did too. Hope your families are all happy. I hope everybody stayed safe and limited contact and all that stuff we have to do because 2020 is an absolute fucking nightmare. But join me. Let's go ahead and start up. We're going to do a run of possibly my favorite roguelike ever. Possibly. I don't know for sure. It's kind of a close call, but I do love this game a lot. Let's go ahead. Empty save slot. Hell mode. For all those unafraid of death and other difficult matters, the Pact of Punishment will make your life harder right away. Set this if you're a veteran of the cycle of death and rebirth or seeking a purer, more challenging experience. I am seeking a more challenging experience. Let's do it. Getting a lot of strange artifacts right now. I don't know if they're visible on stream. Let me check and see if they are on my side, but my recorder is showing some unusual artifacts and stuff like that on the screen. Some glitching and various junk. Come on now. Hmm. It might just be OBS, but it might be my capture card too. It very well might be my capture card. Let me see if y'all can see that. Be my capture card. Yeah, here we're getting some unusual artifacts. Technical difficulties. Very temporary ones, hopefully. Let me give this a reset real quick. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. Might just have a faulty capture card on my hands here, though. Very possible. It happens, dog. It happens. Either way, though, even with some slight artifacting, we can still get started. I just need to deactivate and reset. Let's do this. Record video here. Let's deactivate it. Let's go back in. Let's activate it now. Done. Yeah, we're still getting the artifacting. Technical difficulties. Let me go ahead and hold up once I reset this one more time. Oh, well, thank you there, Jimbo. Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome to the stream. If I could actually get this fired up here and get this capture card working properly, then we'd be good to go. Let's jump back over to Hades and see if it works. That sucks. I finally get an operable stream deck through this iPad, and I can't even get this shit to stop throwing some errors and all sorts of weirdness. There's definitely something wrong with my capture card. Unfortunately, we might just have to deal with some artifacts. Let's try this here. Let's deactivate. Let's come back on. Close it out. Let's go back here. USB video activate. Yeah, still getting the artifacts and stuff. Might be a Switch thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's get this rolling. Just turn this volume up a little bit too. I can't even hear my own game. Alright, hell yeah. Let's get this rolling. Been looking forward to doing this. I absolutely love me this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Almost definitely my favorite roguelike of all time. I just love it. Let me see how bad that video weirdness is. It's pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. That's not really playable. Alright, let me switch out some stuff here, guys. Hate to hold up, but be right back. Let's see. See if that made any sort of a difference. Top one here. Activate it. I have hopes. They're not high hopes, but they're hopes. Come on. Hey, looks like that might have been the problem. Very, very, very possibly was the issue. Yeah, looking a lot better now. Hell yeah. A little bit of lag, I suppose, but nothing unmanageable. Let me refamiliarize myself with the controls. It's been a bit. Okay, let me do some work with those. We're going to put our special on right trigger and our call on X here. Okay, that should be what we need. Keep aim assist on since I'm using a controller. Money. Alright. We are looking good, boys. Let's do this. Starting out with an Athena boon. Not bad at all. You gotta love the kid's gumption. Just like I'm leaving. Deuce. Say hi there in chat, friends and family. Welcome, welcome. I was really glad to hop back on and see everybody for the day. Been a lot of family stuff in the last little while. A lot of chaos being sown in every other direction. Waiting for that money to come through from that stimulus. Hello, Chris. What's up, buddy? I mean, quiz. Ooh woo. Quispy poo woo. Alright, let's do some I'm gonna go with Divine Dash. I use this dash anytime I get a chance. Make sure my chat box is gone. Sweet, it is. What do we got? I'm actually not familiar with the meme. You've dropped a meme I am not aware of, sir. Yes, all 600 of the stimulatings for the economy. Gonna stimulate this stream with some new gear I'm gonna order. Stimulate my savings account for the inevitable end of the world financial predicament we're all working towards slowly. A whole $600 per adult and child. I'm telling you, that is sure all I need to take care of my children. Whew. Well, all right. Sounds like a plan. You have better plans for the money than I do. I think I'm gonna roll with Artemis with sword. I'm not used to having so little options at this point in the game because I've played so much mid to late game of this that I'm just not used to even. I don't even use this sword. I use the way upgraded version of it, but I can already tell what they mean by how much more difficult it is on hell mode. The amount of damage and stuff I'm taking is way scaled against my favor. Oh, Artemis. One of my favorites. Let's see. Attack is stronger, special stronger. She adds a lot of crit chance and just raw damage increase, but pressure points, all damage dealt has a chance to be critical. It's pretty good. But I think for this build, I'm gonna put it on the specials and just power up my special. Which for the sword, this is the special. Just a little area of effect attack. The sword's real basic. There's 6 different weapons. The sword is really basic. Oh, there's credit bills to pay it off. Any leftover probably go to repairing kitchen walls from a mice swarm from the local cornfields. Jesus, bro. Yeah, that sucks. Fuck that. Nobody want that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, I don't even have any fucking heals or anything. I don't have anything at all. I feel naked with nothing. Well, I hope you're able to get all that handled with that, bro. I hope the stimulus is enough to help. It's not a lot or anything, but hopefully it's enough to at least do something for everybody. We've just kind of, I mean, I think we're just like a lot of other people and just kind of going in and out of red and yellow, yellow being alive but not flourishing. Roguelite's not much an insult better. So yeah, it is definitely a rogue. I, the whole, I don't know. What technically is the difference now between a roguelike and a roguelite is my first question. I'd say this one's a lot harder roguelike because the whole game is based around repeated runs, story and all. Um, the soundtrack is one of the most impressive parts. You know, the setting and everything, it's, very much that got that public domain Greek mythology thing going on. Um, but yeah, it's definitely a roguelike. So I've died here, so I'm going to go back to Hades. You're basically playing as Zagreus, who is the son of Hades, and you're trying your best to escape hell. Your goal is to get out of hell here, and obviously he doesn't want you to leave hell. There are reasons that kind of unfold as the story goes through, but I mean, when you go to Hades, you don't leave Hades. Your dad Hades is basically the antagonist, pretty much, big ol' asshole. Um, Kind of warms up as the game goes through. Yes, each death is a reset from scratch from the very beginning with nothing, and you go through. You get power ups to try to get more and more powerful. The boons, the power ups, are actually gods. They're actually through the gods. So Zeus gives you stuff based on lightning bolts. Aphrodite gives you stuff to weaken people up, weaken up other enemies, trick them, and make them more susceptible to you. Who else we got? We got Ares, who's all based around these blade swarms that you can send out. You can do hybrid builds. There's 6 different weapons. Each weapon entirely changes the way everything works. The weapons are probably the biggest point to change it. Let me see what I can do for volume. I don't even know if I have any audio running here. I don't. I'm gonna turn the audio on. That was dumb. I think it's this one. Yeah, I don't think I had it set. I had to restart my capture card. So that should be about right. Let me know if you have game audio now. You should. Yeah, just usually set a little bit. I was just struggling earlier to get the stream running, man. The capture card I had a really long HDMI cable plugged in and didn't really realize how huge of an impact the length of the HDMI cable was having on the video quality. I was getting artifacts and errors and stuff, so I had to reset, and when I did, I forgot to re-engage my audio on it. Well, bad.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where
I really like Hypnos on here. God of Sleep. You know, they're all children of Nyx. So Nyx is the Night Mother, obviously. Hypnos is the god of, I guess, the god of sleep. Then other son is, of course, Thanatos, the god of death. You meet them all. Yes, Hypnos. I could see that. It's a good patriot deity to have. What's the difference between sleep and death besides just a little bit hanging you in there?
She shall be true to her word.
Nyx is a really cool character on here. Night Mommy. Night Mama.
I know you took a considerable risk in reaching
Basically serves the role of Zagreus' mother,
The risk is not to me.
in absence of his
I
actual
expected
mother,
the
which that's
Olympians would
something
involve
that
themselves in
the
this
story
eventually.
gets more and more into as you go
Reveal to
through.
them no more than
Yes.
All right.
We are.
But the thing I like the most about this, it really had the gameplay is
Hey,
so
Ren,
finely
I'm back.
tuned and polished. Everything feels so good when you're playing. It truly is kind of like a big step forward for the entire roguelike genre and standard of quality and time put into it. And the end game on this is madness, absolute insanity. All right, so this is the mirror. Yeah, and go figure. It's an indie game by Little Tiny Supergiant Studios. These guys made Bastion as well, if you remember Bastion from back in the day. But yeah, this is really one of the most impressive games I've played in many years in general, all around. I really have nothing but good stuff to say. There really isn't, in my eyes, as a big fan of roguelikes, there's no negatives. I'm going to do. This is where you basically dump your darkness, which is like your one of the things you get as like a currency as you play through. Hi, I see we had a couple people come in. Welcome. Hello. Thanks for hanging out. Indie must mean it's awful. Hey, I guess to some people, I don't know who's making that judgment, but indie games are still to this day usually some of the highest quality games you find out there, in my opinion.
The bedchamber.
They put the money into the wrong things in the AAA development cycle. Yeah, man, that whole surge of indie games back with like the Hollow Knight and Shovel Knight times, man, it is good to see that it shows that people this company's really big for putting a lot into its using its viewers'
Okay.
feedback. And this game goes out of its way to use the developers went out of their way as the game was going through the alpha process to make sure they were listening to and acknowledging things that the viewers had to say. So unlock second weapon here. Start out with just the sword. You can switch. You go through the whole run with each weapon. Um, I just unlocked Kornocht, the bow. It gets a few different aspects that make it a lot better, but it's pretty good by default. You have to time it, so you get in a rhythm with your shots that you fire off. This guy's like a training dummy. He's also kind of a good little supporting character. You're able to give every supporting character, you can build your relationships with them, which is really cool. So in between runs, you put in the different, basically, currencies that you get to, you know, show yourself, make everything better. Show yourself to different characters and make them your friends. Training dummy. Were you always in training, or just like you get beat up a lot? Let's see. So this is what I really want to unlock, is the spear. The shield is really good, but the shield is for sure easy mode. Like it's 100% easy mode. Insolence has compelled Lord Hades to serve you a pact of punishment. So I guess on hell mode, uh-oh, this changed. I didn't know about this. The pact makes escaping more difficult via various nasty conditions. So the pact is something you unlock after you beat the game. But it looks like on here, it's unlocked by default. Okay. Each condition adds more heat. On hell mode, certain conditions are not optional. You earn 1 bounty the first time you vanquish the boss of each region while the heat gauge is full. Once you successfully escape, you can earn more bounties once you turn up the heat. Oh boy. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. I didn't know about that. Some of them are not optional. I've never heard of this. My heat gauge is full by default from personal liability, which is auto defense is 100% inactive. Brief invulnerability after a burst of damage. Oh no! It removes your invincibility frames completely. Holy shit. So you start out with the heat of 5 by default with that turned on. That gives you 5 heat. So heat is like that gauge there, and it makes your runs more difficult. And by default, the game, the first time you play through, you don't have any heat activated. You don't have to. But apparently, the game starts out with some active. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, iframes are good to have. You know, Dark Souls, I get a lot of flack for this, man. I suck at those games, and I don't enjoy them because I suck at them. I wish I liked them. They're games that I own and I've purchased and I've tried many times to get into, and I have so much trouble getting into them for some reason. Generally a lot of fun to play from what I've seen, but I just I don't get the enjoyment, I guess. Alright, so we got Zeus. We start out with a Zeus spoon here, so can special causes a lightning bolt. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. I don't like this one. I don't use my cast much. And then dash causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. I'm gonna go with the special causes lightning bolt.
Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day.
See, normally I do the thunder dash, but actually I'm gonna save my dash this time. You can only have one active for each. Oh god, I forgot I was using my fucking bow. You can only have one type of move active, so I don't want to use up my dash spot. I'm gonna save it. But if I get another Zeus spoon, we're going with the vault tackle.
Good thing I'm not
We're going with the vault tackle on the next one. So let's try to target some Zeus. There's one that I'm aiming for, and that's the Athena dash.
Witches.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to remember I'm using the bow. Keep walking up to melee people. No need. That's why I wanted to use the with the bow. You have a spread shot, and each spread shot you hit them with when you get the Zeus spoon, smacks them with a thunderbolt from heaven. Take that from Olympus. Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of like a melee archer build because you got to get right in their face. Boom. Get smoked.
Some darkness.
I do like the bow a lot though. The bow's a lot of fun. You get some pretty cool aspects, which an aspect is just basically kind of changes up what they look like, what each weapon does, and what their individual moves both look like and how they perform. Some of them completely change how the weapon works. Some of them are just slight changes. The default aspect is the Zagreus aspect, which is the aspect of you that it takes on when it chooses you as its wielder. The other ones you get are like famous people throughout history. You get the bow of Rama, which is like, I guess, an Indian pantheon god. See, this is exactly what I was looking for. Hopefully she gives us the dash, because that's what I was. Here we go. So this is the deflector dash. Any projectiles or moves that hit you while you're dashing like this, deflect. So hopefully we can use that and just kind of get through without dying. But to be honest, I don't expect us to make it too awful far, just because the nature of this game isn't not very easy to actually get a win this early until you unlock some stuff and level up, get new weapons, new mirror abilities and aspects and stuff like that. Nice, there it is. Money. Alright.
Good.
So let's go for, the one on the left here, this is a Centaur Heart. It gives you more max health. One on the right is a pomegranate of power, which is like a godly thing. It just levels up one of your boons. So we have like the special thing here that shoots the lightning bolt. We have the Athena dash. It would level one of those up, which those are usually minimal, and that's usually the last thing you want to pick out of everything else. Almost every other option is better than a pomegranate of power. They're useful sometimes if you're doing certain builds, though. So we're going to go with Centaur Heart. Max health's always good. Survivability is really important on here. Eventually you get to where you have several revives, so you can come back to life. However, that's a little while, and we have no revives, so it's when the health runs out, it's game over, it's dead. Pomegranates do suck, man. What kind of weird shit is that? It's like all rind with those little tiny beads of goodness, and those little beads aren't enough. See, actually, gems aren't very good. Early in the game, keys are really good. Some of this stuff, as you get further in the game, you have enough of it, and you've already done what's important, so it's not really useful to you. Keys is one of those things that are just not useful in later game runs, because the further you get in the game, the less keys you need. It's to unlock weapons and a few other things. So they're not very useful late game. But early game, you want to get as many keys as you can so that you're ready to unlock weapons when they become available. Which right now, we need about 4 or 5 of them. So money-wise, we have 66 monies. So going to a store would not be very helpful to us. Anal beetroot. Yeah, this Zeus special is sweeping. You can also get stuff to power up your lightning bolts. So if we get the chance to get more Zeus boons, then we'll grab them. Super lucked out with getting that Athena dash as early as I did. Athena is usually pretty rare in terms of chances of running into her.
Keep me going for a bit.
Nice. More max health. Now what do we got? We got one option, just a key here.
Never been this far.
That's a good one. I'm liking all the stings at the US government for acting like $600 is like some huge boon to the people. Ah, yes. This is exactly what I needed. This will pay an entire 0.5 months rent. You should be salty, dude. Everybody should be salty over it. 600 bucks isn't enough money to get anybody anything with no aid from their government. I don't know. Politically, I'm not a mega informed person, but I can indefinitely tell you other countries have done more to take care of their people, and our fucking constitution starts with we the people, so you'd think they'd put a little bit more concern into us. Yeah, we're above that here. We do have it bad on the world stage and everything. I talk to people at work sometimes that call in where I take calls from all over the country, and it's pretty shocking. People will kind of just outright state, you know, yeah, it's you guys look really stupid on the world stage. I can't imagine the perception of the way everything's being handled from every single side of every bit of this. I don't think it's any one individual person or party or anything, just the system in general. And working like it needs to be. We could use a lot more compassion, a lot more priority given to the people. Wish we got it. Oh shit. Yeah, this little Zeus special here is absolutely sweeping some boys. The special itself is normally really weak and doesn't do a lot of damage per arrow. But man, when you attach those lightning bolts to them, damn.
No way to patch up.
We could go to Athena again. You should always go for a boon if you don't have all your boons yet. Pretty much in all cases, you should pick the boon as the... Uh-oh, this is a mini-boss. Spreads a bunch of fucking bombs everywhere. Oh boy. Woo! Sweeping them though. Man, that's special though, dude. Luckily too, I can deflect those bombs, so if they send them out, I can send them right back at them. But also, even if I do deflect them, they still damage me if I'm close enough to them. Nice! It's a good run so far, actually. Honestly think once all these politicians that share an age with my grandparents leave office, we as a country can make real progress. But enough about politics, more boons. Yes, sir! Right there with you on both of those. Got them good though. Attack is stronger and can deflect. See, that would give my attack deflecting, and I'm not really into that. Abilities that can deflect also make foes exposed, which gives them... You do bonus backstab damage to people that you hit with a deflected attack. And Divine Strike, about anything else is better than that. Let's go with Holy Shield. So if I take damage, I get a shield for a sec. Since I've lost all my iframes anyways, that'll help make up for it a little bit. Hell yeah. Making some progress. What do you think of the new logo, Shane? Post it up around. Boop. Boop. Oh shit. Is this the end? Is this it? Is this all I got? I gotta take out these fucking spawners first, bro. Damn. Ah! Yeah, we're kind of at the 1 or 2 hits and I'm out of here. Big boys. Come on now. There's still something here. Oh. These little boys.
The underworld's power.
I'm glad you like it, dude.
Each exit has
Yeah. Alright, so we got Aphrodite or money. I would use the money on hookers anyways.
wretches.
And it's really accurate in how the gods appear. I heard somebody today say everybody in this game is hot. While that is true, Aphrodite's a little bit more so. She is naked on here. Oh, she probably watching. She likes to watch. No, not really. Maybe. Watch it just bust down the door here in a minute. If the screen goes black and you hear muffled cries, y'all know what happened. Oh boy, we're getting low. Low on health. Hey.
Oh, it must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I love this.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so
She does have some good boons too, man. She has the weakening ones, and you want to usually put those on your attack, especially if you have kind of like a wide attack, like this one has, a piercing attack. Different league, resist some damage, so if they're close, yes. She has great boons. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. See, this one's really good. If you kill something, everything else around him gets weaker. I'm actually go with the attack though and get those
And the power to break
Cupid
hearts.
arrows.
Sure, I don't see why not.
All right, let's go for some. Let's go to the shop. Let's see what's in the shop this time.
Charon's shop.
Oh man, we got a Zeus spoon. Let's go with lightning bolt effects deal damage in a larger area. That's a good one. Or they make foes jolted, which when they get hit, the next attack they do does lightning damage to them. That harms nearby foes as well. Let's go with the discharge. Let's go with that static discharge. Charon. I love him in this
Good to see
game.
you, Charon, mate.
It's
Just minding
so
my own
crazy to
business
me how
down
they
on the
did such a
sides,
good
and
characterizing
sure was awfully
a
convenient to be
character
running a deal like
that
this.
has
Had all this money I
no
wanted to get rid
no
of.
personality. He literally goes, ugh, and they make you fall in love with him throughout the game. He's great. Can you find multiples of the same ability? So no, they don't stack. And once you find one, you won't find it again. What you have to do is replace. So I have, yeah. If you look on, let me actually show you. If you look on the left side here, I have like the list of boons. So there's the 4 slots on the far left. First one's attack. Second one is special. Third one is your cast, and the fourth one is your dash. And you also get a 5th one that's for your call. Everything else is a passive. You can get as many passives as you want. No limit on the passives, but you won't find the same passive twice. And if you want to replace an active, one of your 5 actives, with a new active, you have to delete those. You have to delete your previous one, which is something you want to generally avoid doing because a wasted boon can have a huge effect on the outcome of your run. First boss time. This is where it's going to get a little rough.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
She has a really smoky voice, and I love it. I love the chick who did the voice acting for her. It is amazing. It's really unique. A lot of character in it. Same for Zagreus. All the voice acting in this game's great, but these two especially, and their banter back and forth, is amazing.
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be
She's a
on your
Fury.
side,
Megara is
Zagreus.
one of the 3 Furies.
Or you can turn
Megara,
back. I could give you
Tisiphone,
man,
and
or I can send you home the
a third
painful
one.
way.
But yeah, they the shut up Meg thing. Alright.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
This is where the music picks up too. If you can hear it well enough, it's sick. I'll actually turn up the
Man after
audio a
my
little
own
bit here.
heart.
Equalize that. Because the music's about to pick up. About to get good.
You like my whip?
Oh!
Stupid fool.
Damn. Not quite. I figured that'd be the end of it. It was indeed. Fatality. But now,
Cheers for that, Meg.
now I can turn around and power myself up a bit, go back in there a little bit stronger.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope
Yeah,
things are
just
nice
gotta
to you
dust
next
them
time.
off, get back into
Yeah, I
it.
hope so too.
And it's kind of funny because this guy always kind of has something to say every time you come in, and his personality, Hypnos, the god of sleep, his whole personality is that he's just like always asleep and misses stuff that's happened all the time.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances.
Achilles is kind of like your best friend, which if you know who Achilles is, he's like one of the Greek heroes
Another obstacle.
from myth. What are you doing, son? You come to watch? Feel free.
And fear is for the weak.
We're gonna try to win.
The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly
There's a lot of
appointed
really
lair
cool
of the
stuff.
underworld's king.
Yeah,
You know I
exactly.
can hear you, old man.
Keep his heels safe. That myth, if you didn't know, actually comes from his mom wanted to. I think he was born handicapped, and his mom wanted to dip him into the river Styx to grant him powers, and she held him by the heel. So she dipped everywhere except for his heel in the water, and that's why that's his weak point. And I've
Some
unlocked the
sort of
builder
special offer for me,
too.
my good shade. Work authorized. A fountain
So
chamber
that's
in the
always
depths of
good.
Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
This is where you use gems that you get through your runs. There's gems, keys, um, gems, keys. There's something else that I'm just completely ambrosia that you can get, and those things are all used to different things in here. The gems are used to power up both what you run into in the dungeon, as well as like just cosmetic stuff that you see around Hades when you're actually in.
Something about setbacks building character, I guess. I didn't take
It's
you for
strange
something
because
about
the
the
story kind of
things
works a
nice.
little different now, apparently, on Hell Mode, because it gives you the Pact of Punishment.
It is a point of fact. If you can overcome the conditions of the pact, your influence
It's normally not
throughout
something you
this
see
realm
till
shall
end game,
surely
and they've
grow.
kind of shoehorned it into
Though
the
do not
beginning where I
overextend, of course.
started in Hell Mode. Though do
No
not
problem
overextend,
whatsoever,
of
I'm sure.
course. Alright.
What once was a
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Okay, I forgot that you had to actually rebuild and unlock the lounge too, which is where you can buy things, trade currencies for other currencies,
I'm
and
growing stronger.
stuff like that. Let's see, Death Defiance. Now I can die once per
I
run,
think.
still be alive. Alright, and I think I actually might be able to unlock a new weapon with 2 keys. I think I need 3 for it, actually. I need 4 for the spear. There's 2 more to unlock as well. There is the rail, which is like a cannon, like a big cannon you carry around. And then there's the... Why can't I remember what the other weapon is? There's another weapon. No, there's the gun at the end. There's one more, remember? Between the bow and the gun, there's another one over there. And I don't remember what it is. We'll figure it out.
You, boyo. Name Skelly has it going, but enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you...
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Nah, no compensation, man. You're like one of those dudes that buys the big lifted trucks and drives through the Walmart parking lot every few hours just to make sure that people know they're there.
I'm not about to wrap my sauces, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
I'm gonna beat it out of him. Alright, so I don't know what the next plan is. I bet you get the women's. I bet you're regular women's magnets. We still haven't done much. Let's go ahead and switch up to the sword, though. I have a lot more fun
Blade of the underworld.
with the melee weapons on here. I'm a lot better with them, too. So, see what we can get done with the sword. Are you flossing? Okay. Alright, starting out with a hammer.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Yeah, each one between every run you get weapons, and beyond you get to switch to either the sword, the shield, one of the 6, and beyond that you get aspects which change the weapons further, and beyond that you get separate rewards for each weapon. So if you run through the game with the sword, if you went back and ran through the game with the spear, you would get the same rewards as you advance through the game that you did for the sword, so that you can level up your weapons and stuff like that. It's a pretty cool system. Really interesting the way they do the end game. It's very unique. I can't really think of anywhere else that does it like that. Any other games that have ever done it in that way. I think I'm gonna go with that's a ranged attack. I'm gonna go with World Splitter. I'm not super familiar with this one. I've had it a couple times. Okay.
Thank you.
So it just replaces normal attack combo with this. Oh. Seems pretty strong. There are also these little bits of lore that kind of provide a narrative for it throughout as you go through.
His attempts to perhaps map it out.
Yeah, it is
Built to
tiny.
ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that. How do you do?
Dang. Yeah, it's slower, but man, that is a high damage attack. Jeez.
Who's next?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that World Splitter's going to change the game. The hammers are probably the best thing to run into. I mean, it's basically the should always be the priority if it's available, because it makes your weapon like entirely level, adds something very, very powerful to it in one way or another. Boom. Poke, poke, poke. Jeez. Perfect.
That sound. That was
Dionysus.
Rory? People having a good time. Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Nice.
Hey there, Zagman. How's
This
it
would be
going?
my
You've
patron
got to
god.
get here with the rest of us already. We've been
Little
saving
Hades
you a
asked
spot.
me to jump
Let me
in
see what I can
pants.
do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
I could definitely picture that. You just walk upstairs, get your katana. All right, I'll chop the potatoes if you really want me to. Guess it's me this time. Attack inflicts hangover. Special inflicts hangover. Hangover is just like a curse, like a debuff that they just kind of take continuous damage every second. You can stack it up to 5 times. And all of these are hangover base. So I think we're going to actually put it on the special.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
Pretty accurate. I can just see it now. What? Whew. Yeah, man, this is like effective as hell. That overhead chop. I've always seen it, never really went with it. But man, that is some damage. It just wrecks some boys. So what do the statistics say on your path to affiliate? So I am only short followers now. That is the only thing I haven't gotten. I do usually have the prerequisite amount of everything except for followers. Let me double check that real quick. It is 50 is what they show, correct. And I'm having trouble getting over the barrier that I'm at. I guess I'm kind of at a tough point where I've gotten everybody subscribed that I know personally and everything, or to follow, and now I'm having trouble crossing that threshold into people that I don't actually know getting on, which is something that I'm interested in doing because I just feel like it'd be a lot more conversation and stuff like that. Because my favorite thing to do about this is to talk in chat. Let's see here. Easy with sword and shield raids, huh? Noted. I was having a lot of fun playing Smash with chat. But yeah, I would love to do a stream. Maybe get raided or something. And I'll do the same to you if you ever have the time. If you ever want to stream up. One way or another. And I do have sword and shield, so that would be an option if you still got your Switch. And I would love more friends and family to hang out with us. That's always good. More Smash Bros. Can be the Smash Bros.
Although I do suppose old Hades has it coming, doesn't he?
Right, here we go. Get another lightning. I think lightning's gonna be a little... Yeah. Alright, we have Vault Tackle. We have Vault Tackle. $75 average viewers per stream. Damn, son. Yeah, that is hard to hit. Partner's a whole new ball game. That's, you know, I'm not really... Partners... To me, partners kind of like it's your job now, right? Like, that's kind of how I see partner as. It's kind of like it's become a bit of a job. Seems to be. Yeah, affiliate seems like fun. Seems like you could still do it as a hobby and have fun. Because at the end of the day, if you're not having fun with it and you're not enjoying it, what are you even bothering for? I mean, I know it can be a lucrative job, but I feel like it's not. Like, you can't just pop on here and do that.
He rats again, huh?
I wonder what extra benefits there are for partner besides being like obviously priority, because obviously Twitch is going to take you as an actual priority if you get partner, and they would, you know, defend you, and you know, partner basically means employee in my book, kind of. Oh God. Got more of the sub money for one. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not on easy mode. I'm on hard mode. I'm on hell mode right now. That's like the hard mode of the game.
That's what you get.
Sure. Sure.
The blood you've lost is it was even.
So easy. Alright, attack is stronger. Cast seeks foes. See, that's a really good one. That makes your cast really effective. You like the bow? The bow's pretty good. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. Your attack is stronger with a 50%. I think we're going to go with the cast. Sends a little homing arrow out instead of the garbage it sent before. Get a new heart. But yeah, well, I know it's kind of weird when you get subs too, because if I'm not mistaken, you have to have like $100 or whatever, like $100 of subs to actually get like the money added to PayPal or whatever. It's something like that I was reading. I might be kind of wrong there, but that's what I was reading. It's what I understand. But you know, in my eyes, it's something that I'm just having fun with until it works or doesn't. If it doesn't work, that's fine. I'm still enjoying myself and hanging out with people that I like and having fun. So it's not like there's a big net loss involved, even if I do get equipment and stuff. Because I mean, if you go budget equipment too, you can get yourself a nice, you know, a nice enough mic and a good quality webcam and a cheap green screen. You can get all that stuff real cheap, to the point where it doesn't feel like you're wasting money if it doesn't, if you don't make it back in a couple weeks or anything. Whew. Man, there is definitely a big old difference in difficulty between this and regular. I figured there would be, but man, this is, without those invincibility frames, this is really just a cluster constantly. Because if you get hit and locked in, because some of the later abilities you get hit with are going to like hit you like 25 times when they're not intervened with by invincibility frames. I mean, some of these shots stack. That's what I saw. They hold your sub money until you have enough worth to make, yeah, exactly. For donations if they wanted to give, but always felt bad after a sub. That makes sense. I really think it's all very much not really made to help smaller streamers get money. The system obviously kind of isn't towards that, but yeah, donations are obviously the way to go. I want to be one of these days. It would be great to be big enough to be like PewDiePie or Pokimane, and that they got too much money through donations and they had to just turn them off. Boy, wouldn't that be good. Oh, God damn it, there it goes. Got me. They got me. Hey Drake, shut the door! Come on, bro. Thank you.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Alright. Can use this to... Oh, I can get the spear now. I got 4
I believe
keys.
this, a healing flask of some sort.
Donos as an appreciation account. That, yeah, that's I think that's a really sensible, honest way of looking at it. Because, yeah, donations are like, hell yeah, I had a good time, here's what I think you've earned. Versus subs being like, alright, well, hopefully this investment in you pays off and, you know, keeping a stream schedule. I try to keep a schedule, but even so, with full-time job and stuff, I can't do that. I would keep a stream schedule if I didn't have the full-time job to go to, but yeah. Due to a packed condition, any heart effects are reduced by 25%. Okay. I don't remember that packed condition like at all. I don't remember getting that for any reason. 8 hours a day for the first month, and I haven't really streamed any since July. Did you just get bored of it, or what exactly did you stop for? Let's go with this.
Could come in useful. What do I get?
Playing games you didn't think would be good to stream. Interesting. Interesting. I think pretty much anything can be good to stream. Long time invest. Yeah, I feel that. So I've had the same thought with Valhalla too. I wanted to do Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I kind of realized like, man, you gotta like. I feel like it's kind of like one of those things where you gotta have people that like simp for you. You know, you gotta have like simps on your stream that'll just watch you every second you're available. Which is fine. I'm not like saying it's a bad thing, but I don't got that. I don't know that shit. I saw this guy playing Persona 5 last month, and um, he's been like constantly playing just that one game for like the last 4 months, cause it's huge. It's a huge time investment, and I feel like a lot of grinding and stuff can be really boring too. It can be an opportunity to talk and interact with chat, but it's not an entertaining activity. You know, I know a lot of the entertainment's supposed to come from the streamer, but for me, still, like when you have games that present you in interesting situations to talk about and comment on, that makes sense. But single player RPGs have so much insignificant monotony as you're playing that it just seems very meh. Even roguelikes are kind of difficult because realistically, you're doing the same thing over and over forever. So it's kind of, yeah, lots of dead air. Aw, well, simp for me any day, baby. I always take the simps. Wait, am I gonna get fucking banned for saying that? I don't exist to Twitch yet. Maybe one day. I saw somebody got banned for saying simp on stream the other day. It seemed interesting. Yeah, you won't see me on streams that have dead air, man. I start getting self-conscious about it after 45 seconds if I'm streaming. I'm like, I'm just sitting here quiet, man. These people are bored. What am I doing? Why am I even live? Happens a lot. It's one thing when you're focusing or something, like if I'm in a real tough match with a viewer on Smash Bros. Sometimes I might be quiet while there's some shit going down. But dead air is, in my opinion, murder to a good stream. Got him. Simp is only banned for chat. Haven't seen it on stream yet. Oof. But yeah, I saw it banned for saying it live on stream. There's nothing fun about dead air and boring gameplay. Got that right, dude. Got that right. Like, I love streaming Pokemon, but I also know that it's like a real niche kind of thing as well. A lot of people are kind of picky. It's really all over the place. I'm probably going to stream later this week. I'm going to start a little bit more like IRL streaming, just because 2 reasons. 1, I think it'll be fun. And 2, I want to stream something that I'm really good at. Like, I'm pretty good at games. I'm not like a world top player at anything, because Guitar Hero doesn't exist anymore. But I think what I'm going to stream is cooking, because I do just absolutely love cooking, and I'm very good at it. It's something I have a lot of talent for and a lot of passion for. So I want to give that a try and see if that's fun to stream. I've kind of got a little setup in mind. Bunch of shiny hunting. See, shiny hunting to me would be a really fun stream. It's just every moment something huge could happen, and that reaction you get is great. The reaction you finally get when you get them is great. Alright, so let's see. Hangover effects make the move slower. Hangover inflicted, yep. Peer pressure. Spread that hangover around. And then let's level up True Shot. Get toxic in League, so I don't want to stream that. Yeah, I mean, League's kind of innately toxic. I think a lot of competitive multiplayer team-based games are kind of toxic nowadays. It's unfortunate because that's pretty much all I used to play, but I don't even enjoy most online competitive games anymore. Shiny hunt with breeding or something. Stream again and play with the predictions feature. Do a versus shiny hunt with, like, that would be fun, dude. A versus shiny hunt breeding would be sick. It could end up taking 7 hours, but it'd be a lot of fun. I would love to do like a versus shiny hunt. I have several on mine. So what's this predictions feature? What's predictions feature? What's this?
ever thought of that.
I've got a really good vibe, like a really good flow state going for my breeding, my shiny breeding now. My wife always, I like to let her do it most of the time because goddamn right away. Yes or no questions in chat bets channel points on the outcome. Oh, neat. I haven't seen this anywhere. Honestly, I'm usually watching Twitch non-chat involved when if I'm watching Twitch, it's kind of a background noise thing. That's probably why, but that's really cool. Hell yeah. Man, I would love to get channel points and stuff. Need those followers. Fill that in. Alright, let's give some ambrosia to somebody. Could give it to pet the dog. Gotta pet the dog. Gotta pet the dog. Literal rule. Will I die on the first boss? Yes or no? If you make it, the doubters lose their point. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like a lot about that. That seems like a lot of fun. I love the interaction stuff. I know there are some games too where they work in stuff for chat to kind of interfere with you and stuff like that. That all seems awesome. I want to be at that. That's the level that I'm seeking to reach, is where I can do things like that. Do events and high participation, you know, and have more than just a couple people kind of have a unanimous one way or another. I just love the interaction with chat. That's why I do this. It's because I love hanging out with people and talking about games and stuff like that. That's what I like the most about all this. Channel point reward that did that. For some channel points, you can select my move that turn in Pokemon. Wow, mess with you in a Nuzlocke? That's so mean. See, that sounds fun as hell, dude. I would love that. I would love that. Alright, let's see. What do we got? I think it'll be a big bump to my channel too, or at least like in quality. I don't know if anything else when I get my green screen in. I'm gonna chroma key that. Have a new green screen and a nice little swinging boom mic here. It's going in. All really cheap too. I didn't have to put a lot into it. Okay, so let's give. I don't know who to give my who am I giving my ambrosia to? Who looks most interesting? We got Hades. We got okay, not Achilles. We got Hypnos. I can give one to him.
One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
What most we had? We're 35. Damn, that's a lot, dude. Most I've ever had was like 9, maybe 10. 35 would be a lot, but I get that really, like, seeing people in chat really gets me excited. Like, that's when I'm at my best, is the more people. Yeah, gotta hit that shiny raid, man. You put that shiny raids as your stream tag and you're off. We're gonna give it to Night Mommy.
You've done so much for me. I thought you might like this.
You know your father does not like it when nectar is doled out on the premises, dear child. However, I am not he.
Aw, I love their relationship. It's really cute, like mother-son. Streaming with the view count at 0. Few people in chat make the whole move feel different. It really does. It really does. It makes a huge difference. And yeah, it hurts when you get that 0 or 1, and you know the 1 is just because I always have a test version of the stream up, or like a track version, you know, to make sure that I don't have anything going on that I need to know about, or have like major issues that nobody's saying anything. Yep, the 1 is always you. I know. Yeah, it hurts a little, but I mean, it's still fun to do, and even if there is nobody watching, you can still, you know, talk and chill and hang out and still. Yeah, I'd rather see 0. I would also rather see 0. Let's go with just both of them. Fuck it. Power up my health, so each time I leave a room I get some more health. But yeah, it really depends on the mood I'm in, how I like, if it bothers me or not. Let's unlock that spear, baby. Woo! Barata. The spear has just some really cool stuff you can do with it, and then its special is actually to throw it and it'll come back to you. Comes back through. Discover my short-term career. As long as you enjoy yourself and are genuine, people will come to you. Yeah, that's my thought. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. It's not wasted time. It's just me hanging out and having fun, and you know, I've got to reconnect with friends that I've not really seen in a while or don't get to talk to, and work friends, and I mean, you, man, we unfortunately don't talk enough. Most of us hear from you's on here, which I love that. Um, I love having you around. I love having all the friends around and the regular viewers and watchers. It's a lot of fun, and it means a lot that people enjoy it. And if they don't enjoy it, then you know, feedback. You know, it'll show in the numbers. Like, hey, got to do something different. This isn't working. Um, I'm really hoping the cooking streams are what helps out, because I wanna do something that I wanna do. And you know, I'll have the recipe posted up and everything. Yeah, if they don't enjoy it, fuck them. I'm a feedback guy though. I function real well when I'm getting feedback from people. So if people hop on my stream and they're like, "Fuck, this sucks. You're fucking boring," then I'm gonna take that to heart, not in a I'm insulted way, but in a I want to do better than that kind of way. Hold attack to strike rapidly, but you cannot spin attack. Your special becomes a shot that deals 50 base damage. This one is crazy powerful. And then attack strikes 3 times in a spread. I've never seen Flurry Jab in action before. Interesting. Let's go with Exploding Launcher. I just became a fucking javelin cannon. Hell yeah. This is gonna be fun. This could be a good run. Strange ingredients and additional match salt instead of sugar. Oh, that would be fun. Definitely. Oh yeah, I've noticed that, and I think it's fun too. I think it's really funny when chat does troll. It's pretty entertaining. Most of the big streamers I've seen trolling on people, get people trolling on them, and it is fucking hilarious. It's a riot. But I'm gonna call them the secret recipe for the streams. It'll be just my various recipes I've come up with and stuff over the years. But yeah, once we get channel points and all that, once I hit that affiliate, get some of that in there. Because I'm very good at cooking just naturally. Very few things do I consider myself actually good at, but man, I can cook. Get points for watching for long duration, so if they want to troll you like that, then they would yeah, they have to watch and earn it. See, I was a really bad baker at the beginning of this year, but I've taken a lot of time and gotten better and better with it, and I've kind of understood the medium a little more. It's definitely a lot different than cooking. It's a lot more waiting for something to happen that might not be right. Like, you can make one single small mistake towards the beginning of your session cooking when you're baking, and if it's wrong, it's fucking wrong, and you're screwed.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
Yeah, baking does require precision. It's usually in proportions too, because if you look up a recipe for baking, it might be close to right. It might be right for the person in that area or at that elevation, but it could be different for you. So you have to kind of always be on the lookout for what means you had too little flour, or what means you had too much milk or too much sugar, like what those different things imply and how they reflect on the final product and what you need to tweak. I write everything down or take something down when I'm baking, usually. Turn a steak down low and cook for like an hour. Fucking cookies. 400 degrees, 20 minutes. They better have 1.288 cups of sugar in there. You use even a spoonful too much flour, and they're going to be weird and lumpy. Yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong. A lot that can go wrong. Hey, Darren. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Welcome. We's playing some Hades today. My Christmas was fucking awesome, dude. I had a great Christmas. Didn't get to spend time with family like we wanted to, but good Christmas. The kids are really happy with what they got. I actually got an iPad. I didn't like ask for an iPad. I said I wanted something that I could do digital art and drawing on. And my wife got me an iPad with an Apple Pencil. And it's been like a lot of fun too. I really enjoyed I've really enjoyed sitting down and drawing and stuff like that. So, you guys get anything cool? Anybody get anything cool or do anything cool on Christmas? Let's power up that special since it's already overpowered as fuck. Let's pump it up to the next level even. All right, we got a good run going here with Varatha. This spear looking dangerous. Holy shit. I'm one-shotting everything. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, this just got smooth. Utah always MVP, dude. Every year for Christmas, I try to get her exactly what she wanted. I got her a glass teapot and a hair straightener and some tea. And I wrote her a poem and I got her all sorts of stuff. But she got me an iPad. I didn't even know I wanted it. But I sure as hell did. I love it to death already. She knows me better than I know myself. She does it every year. She's too good at being a wife. I'm also good at being a wife, but for different reasons. Weird and lumpy. I see. Those are probably some very cool chopsticks. I hope you like them. They sound cool just already. Wink, wink. Haven't had Christmas since you were 18. Brother, you come on down here and spend Christmas with our family. We'll spoil everyone we know. We try. Oh, after you take damage foes around you and inflict weak. I think we're gonna go with attack inflicting weak. Weaken them up with that little stab and pokey poke. But this run's mostly going to be just flinging my special at people. I still get some stuff from my family, my parents and everything still. My family is very Christmas oriented. I've never really been much for the holidays in general, but I sure do love spending time with my family, so. And they were all really happy, and it's worth it. Even if you can't afford anything big, it's worth it just to see how happy the kids are, to see what's under the tree and open presents and be excited. And this year it was a very welcome reprieve from all of the other terrifying nonsense, you know. It's a year where we've had to explain to our 6-year-olds that they, you know, mommy and daddy trying not to get sick. Why do we wear masks everywhere we go now? Well, because some people are too dumb to put one on just for a small amount of time and make this shit end. Once America wakes up, lists the pandemic guidelines, I will visit and come back down and see all my hillbilly friends stuck over here. You please come on back down. And yeah, once it loosens up, man, hopefully the vaccine stuff all works out well. We'll see. I don't know. But doors open, dude. As for really anybody, doors open. I'll tell you exactly. Tell you how to get here, and we'll get you here. Hang out for a bit. I would love it. We are stuck. Stuck is pretty much the only reason anybody's here for too long. Oh, West Virginia. Cast dash causes lightning bolt. Alright, we're doing vault tackle again. Still not a boss though. I thought this was a boss. I thought I was getting ready for a boss. Looking like a full banquet meal. Delicious, delicious Zeus. Man, I was just playing a little bit of Valhalla earlier. I finally just actually got to the part where you get to go, what the fuck you call it? Asgard? Pretty sick. I guess that's a very mild story spoiler, and I apologize to anybody who had just, I mean, I guess it's kind of, it's in the first, like, very beginning of the game, but yeah, it took me a second too, and I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. It's not big enough. They definitely needed more map space there for it to really be something I thought was worth it. I went straight from Odyssey to Valhalla, and I kind of noticed a lot of things that they removed that were good in some ways and bad in other ways. Oh, there is a second map. Okay, well that's good. That helps a lot, because you could traverse the entire thing as is from default from like a very small amount of time, so. Cast seeks foes. Could do that again. Critical effects deal more damage. Smart. Let's go true shot again. Okay, so with these duo boons, you get two boons, but the first one you pick is the god you side with. The second one you pick, the one you don't pick, you get after you do a battle because they get pissed off that you would dare side against them or not choose them, because gods are very jealous and fucked up. Oh, but yeah, I think it was actually you, Shane, that commented on Facebook and said like, hey, yeah, it's wow, god damn, like talking about Valhalla and the differences, and the more I play it, the more I do think that it does. Like Odyssey, you could totally fucking forget that you're playing an Assassin's Creed game, 100%. But Valhalla does things to remind you that you are playing that series. I even like things that were as small and subtle as like learning the leap of faith, like learning how to do the leap of faith. I thought that was fucking awesome. It's really, it's barely, it's an Assassin's Creed game in name and kind of in mechanics. But yeah, it wouldn't make a difference at all. I think you could remove the name for all of these games at the end of the day, honestly. Assassin's Creed, and it would kind of still be the same. I still think they should have called it something to reflect on them less as stealth-based assassin games and more as like history romps. I mean, that's what they are, and that's what they position them as. But I think that should be what they focus on instead of saying, "Oh, it's Assassin's Creed." Like, make it a history thing instead. Creed, Creed Valhalla. I was thinking like, you know, like hit something history. I don't know. I'm not creative enough, but I do think it would have when Origins came out, it would have been a good idea for them to rebrand. Lightning effects make foes jolted after taking damage. They're struck, and they deal damage in a larger area. Let's do jolted. Let's jolt them. All right, so this is a cool one. It's a little bonus room on this floor. It's Sisyphus, the guy that's cursed to push a boulder up a hill forever. Valhalla's your game of the year, huh? Hell yeah, that's a good game of the year. It'd be in my top 5. My game of the year is Doom Eternal. And then second is Hades. And third would very possibly be Valhalla in terms of what was released this year. What played this year is different, but what released this year, I'd say Valhalla is my third favorite. But I've also not like gotten through the whole game yet either, so I've still got a lot to go. Let's go with health.
Say no more.
Thank you, mate.
Heal up a little. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna get real now.
Kieran's shop.
Boss time.
Defeat.
Come on. Beat Meg. Let's beat Meg. We're gonna beat Meg. I'm gonna keep my distance and sling exploding javelins at her face. We'll see if that is what I need.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Ooh.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us.
Ooh. Hey, new follower. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to hit up and chat, say hello. We are coming up on trying to beat the first boss on Hades on a hell mode run, and so far, not going great. But we got it this time. I got her this time real good. I really honestly think I will have her too, because man, this exploding javelin I'm throwing is fucking this bitch up. Ah! Ah! See, what I need is the multi-dash. As you get further in the game, some of the skills you unlock and stuff are basically crucial. And multi-dash is one of those that I have to have. I've learned to play the game with that turned on all the time, so I need to unlock it quick. And she's not fucking with me this time. She's standing a chance here. She's also very close range. Alright, I just needed to warm back up, that's all. Oh lord! Barely got me. This is a good run. We're going to keep this rolling. I think I'll get pretty far this time around.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Thanks again for the follow, Devoid Mr. Alec. Welcome, welcome. I see you're O2. I apologize if I've confused you for the other Mr. Alec. Alright, next floor, let's do this. Let's see what we got.
How could you?
Let's not do any of this. No, let's save our money. Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button! Oh no!
Can wash away my
Shit.
boons.
See, I'm using a Xbox controller on my Switch with a little dongle to adapt it, and I have completely it switches it so that it's like switched. So I got A, B, X, Y, and my Xbox brain keeps going directly back to it and fucking it up every time. Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna sell any of my boons. I don't have charms yet. Let's just go to the next floor.
Don't think I've gone this far. There.
So now we get to go to Asphodel. I believe this is Asphodel, right? Yes, it is. It's Asphodel.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So this is basically the helliest part of the game. That's lava puddles burning everywhere and all that. The biggest problem on this part of the game is all of the lava does massive damage if you step in it, and will absolutely fucking end you. It will end your run in a second. Alright. Pizza from Streamer. What the hell is that? Is that something I need to turn on?
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Oh shit. Come on now. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be made a lot easier by the javelins though, man. Melee attacking on some of these little small maps is hell. We've got a lot of interrupts on too. Real talk, you ever set up Nightbot or anything similar to it? No, I've not actually set up Nightbot. I've not set up any bots myself. I was reading a little bit on them and how useful they could be, but I've actually never set it up. That's the one that moderates when like there's no stream on. Is that right? I've also read that you can like host people and stuff. I was about hosting the other day. All stuff that I want to look into. Moderates all the time. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to hit you up about that on the side, man. I'll have to look into that. I definitely want to set up some, just put in all those little bells and whistles, you know, that people put in to make the stream run smoother and stuff like that. I'm obviously getting a little better with OBS. I have an overlay. I got the game logos up there, over there. I got like my little screens that I could cycle through and stuff, but I for sure could use some more help getting things like moderators and stuff like that going. I'll also gladly pin you as mod. It'd be great if you're willing to mod for me. Stronger with 20% chance to deal crit damage. You can set up commands like see which post to my friend code. Oh shit, okay. I've definitely been on streams where they had that, but I didn't actually know how to apply them properly. Hell yeah. Attack deals more damage, inflicts weak. Dash causes lightning bolts. Let's go ahead and level up the special. Let's just keep leveling up the special. Let's make this all about boom spears. Because those exploding spears, man, are just an absolute monster. Let's share the YouTube link. Hell yeah. Yeah, we need to get that going. I'd like to share a YouTube link and several things I'd like to put on there. Alright, where they at? Man, this is gonna get this run for us, dude. This is gonna do it. I don't think I'll win, but I do think I'll at least make it to Elysium. I have to beat the Bone Hydra. This is where a lot of runs end, where you feel confident though, because usually you learn that your confidence is entirely misplaced. This is about where that realization kicks in. We've got cash that way, we've got pomegranate, I've got enough. So you want to never go to the cash things unless you have 150 gold, which luckily I have something like that. 150 is what a boon costs, and there's always a boon in stock, if I'm not mistaken, every time you come in. So as long as you walk in with 150, you can grab a boon. The Bone Hydra is awesome. He's actually the, oh god, what is he called? The something Hydra? Lernian Hydra. The Lernian Hydra. And after a while, your character Zagreus gets like more and more acquainted, and eventually it gets to where he nicknames him Lerny and kind of makes fun of him and stuff with every run. Like, oh, good to fucking see you again, I guess. It's interesting how the story develops to reflect that it's a roguelike. It's really cool. And take damage, lightning bolts effect, have a chance to strike twice.
Is my hair sticking up?
Oh, dude, you have a Hydra deck too! Well, my friend. I have a pretty good Hydra MTG deck. I was actually messing, just making unlimited decks the other day, showing my son how to do some deck building on Magic, and I forgot how effective counter decks were back in the day. Like, I don't remember what series it was, man, but I have a counter deck that was based in 1 or 2 different series that I kind of took the time to remake last night that is absolutely unfair. Like, by turn 4, you have all your big boys out. Hydras are good. I also like the worm decks, the Terrace worm based decks. Those were always fun as hell. I'll be buying a Double Masters box here in a few weeks too. We're gonna open it on stream, and I am fucking pumped for that. Be cool as hell to unlock a to open up a Double Masters. Oh shit! Oh shit! This got really intense. Double Masters has so many cool, valuable cards in it. I don't know I don't know anything about that set. I was just looking the other day at some of the newer Magic sets because I jumped out of Magic for a few years, and it looked like it came out like last year or something, and a lot of people are huge on Double Masters.
I wish that I could will the pain away, though at least
Funds
I can
were
provide
tight.
tools.
Yeah, that's why I didn't buy it. Double Masters back when they were first coming out. A little much. Oh, it's okay. It's just from August. I thought it was older than that. Okay. Hell yeah. I was wondering why it costs so much. It must be harder to find now. They're probably already discontinued. Do you take damage? Damage foes around you. Briefly deflect. Resist damage. Resist. Yeah, let's just flat damage resistance. Always a good choice everywhere you go. Hell yeah, Hermes. Ikoria collector's box this year with the first team check for the Godzilla cards. Yeah, the Kaiju ones. So awesome. Commander Legends collector box. Damn. I've never even seen that. I've never fucked with Commander. That's the one type of Magic I never got into. Ah, fuck, there it was. Yeah, cracking, yeah, opening packs is fucking addicting, dude. That's why I don't do it that much anymore. I used to buy a box every time I got paid. Magic and Pokemon, man. Pokemon cards right now are fucking in. My son is opening more Pokemon cards than I ever did growing up. Which, that's crazy. I kind of figured a few years ago that shit would die off. Trading card games are just as big as they always were. Ooh, close. Trying to bait those guys to drop on me so I can just fucking end them before I get tricked not paying attention. Because eventually you'll not pay attention, they'll just pop you. Hermes.
Almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades.
The only format of playing where basically pick a legendary creature. Yeah. Yeah, you get like I've definitely seen a lot of really cool commanders and seen like some really cool commander gameplay. I've watched people play it. Understand the general idea, but it just seems, I don't know, a little out of my scope for some reason. I have to try it sometime, man. If you're fucking with it, I'll gladly jump on, maybe play a game with you. What do we got? Quick reload, hyper sprint, come sturdy and move faster, drop these, think damage quickly, dash. Yeah, let's go with quick recovery.
The lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
Get a third of that health back if I get slapped around. I will. I will get slapped around. Friends play it on tabletop. Shitty games, multiplayer, more casual, helpful. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. I need to download tabletop anyways. You were talking about that last time, and I was like, I'm gonna grab that. I'll have to grab that tabletop sim thing. Is it like a Steam only thing? Is it on mobile? Ah! Fuck! 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 Woo! Whoa! Shit! That one got close. That one got real close.
I can still fight.
Alright. What we got? We need anything that has a chance of giving us heals. For sure. 20 bucks is worth it. Everyone's saying should get no excuse. Steam only, super slow. Oh yeah, I mean I could for sure play something tabletop wise. My PC just has this really weird, really strange issue where I get this stutter every once in a while. It's not doing it now. It only does it when the PC itself needs to call on graphics processing. It does it sometimes with OBS, but if I play a game, instantly it starts like this weird drag. It'll like freeze every few seconds. You'll notice it if I ever like play anything on PC, like Slay the Spire or something slow. But it's a really weird, like, occasional drag, and it just will not go away no matter how much troubleshooting I run, no matter what I look into, nothing makes it go away. Move faster, I'll take it. Oh, shit. Hydra time! And I have, like, no health. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, I really think it's my graphics card though. I think either graphics card or processor. It's got to be one of the two. I've run troubleshooting or attempted to replace everything else now to absolutely no avail. Yeah, the Hydra's real easy at first. Oh, what the fucking shit! I was a one shot from the start of that. Well, that happened. So yeah, he has like phases. So you get like the first phase down, and then 4 heads pop up from towards the bottom, and you got to take out those extra heads while he's still attacking to make his shield go away, so that you can actually do damage to him. So they pop up as like secondary enemies, and they will overwhelm you.
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of stuff, but it's sure been busy lately.
Hell yeah.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Nice. Alright. And I do believe that is it for me for the day. I am hungry. I'm kind of tired too. I'm going to go hang out with the boys. And tomorrow I will be on though. Might do the cooking stream tomorrow. Might do it Friday. Don't know yet. I'm going to take some time to figure it out. But to everybody joining and everybody that hopped on, thanks so much for coming. It was a great time, as it always is. Thanks so much to all my friends and family and everybody else that logs on every day just to hang out with me. I love you guys, and I appreciate you. Everybody have a great day.